Hello everybody, if you have a Diatone Roma F5 V2 and you don't know how to set it up, or you've deleted all of your settings by resetting it, basically what you need to do is go into the update firmware and auto detect, and it's auto detecting the Mamba F22 12C 4.4.1, and you just load firmware online, and then when it's done you hit flash firmware, and this will recover all of your deleted settings, but I'm not gonna do that because I have my settings already. So I'm just gonna hit connect, and what you're gonna want to do is calibrate accelerometer. Just put it on a flat surface and hit calibrate accelerometer. It will calibrate it for you. In the ports tab, if you soldered your receiver to the cable that came with the PMP version, then it should be at UART1 serial RX, but if you soldered it to some other pin, some other RX TX pad, or if you bought a bind and fly, then it's probably at UART1, but if it's not UART1, then you probably soldered it to something else, and you need to reference the manual and see which UART that is. And VTX-RC tramp is going to be UART3, and GPS is by default UART5. So you go GPS here under sensor and input, don't touch anything but the GPS sensor and input, just the sensor and input tab, and here in peripherals on UART3 you select VTX-RC tramp, and on the UART5 GPS and 57,600 save and reboot. In the configuration tab you're gonna want to select 8K accelerometer. If you want the GPS rescue to work, and you're gonna need to select the accelerometer and barometer if available. You can enable RX loss, so it will beep when you lose signal. OSD air mode, GPS, this is important, select U blocks, and auto config, ground assistance, auto detect, save and reboot. Okay, and here you can enable expert mode. If you see this here in the under data flash free 0 bytes, where it says you can enable expert mode. And now if you set everything up like this, you can go into the failsafe, and here you select stage 1, failsafe switch action stage 1, and here you select 0.4 seconds, or if you want it to be faster you can select it faster. And GPS rescue, you select GPS rescue, not land but GPS rescue. This will enable GPS rescue when you lose signal, in case you lose signal, and you can adjust the angle at which the quad will fly, initial altitude, descent distance, minimum distance to home, ground speed at which the quad will fly to you, and you might want to raise these if it's too windy and stuff, and throttle hover, ascent rate, descent rate, and minimum satellites. This is important because if you don't have 6 satellites or more, it will not be able to get a lock. When you set it on the ground, if it doesn't get 6 satellites and you arm it like by enabling this, like it says here, warning, the GPS rescue will not be available because you don't have 6 satellites, or you armed it before it got 6 satellites. So you can disable that if you always want GPS rescue, but I leave it enabled. And altitude mode, you're gonna want to select maximum altitude. It will fly to the maximum altitude you flew, so it will clear any obstacles. and sanity checks, failed safe only, and save and reboot. And yeah, I think that's all. My PIDs are. I had issues with my quad going up and down, so I don't know how to. If anyone knows how to set the PIDs better than me, please leave a comment, because my quadcopter was going up and down like crazy. That's why the GoPro footage you will see soon is very jerky. Well, not jerky, but the hypersmooth was enabled, so you couldn't see that, but you could see that it was not very detailed because of the jerkiness. And here is my rate profile. I set it to actual, and then these are my rates. And you're gonna want to set the modes: arm, angle, GPS rescue, be perfectly poor after crash, and yeah, that should be it. And OSD, of course. Oh yeah, and video transmitter. If you don't have any of these, just copy mine, or find the file and then hit load from clipboard, or you can just literally copy mine. Just select five bands and 8 channels and 5 power levels, and these are the power levels. You need to select it like this and save and reboot, and that's it. Now please show the channel some love by hitting that notification bell and subscribing and liking the video. And yeah, now you can watch the flight footage, which is not good, because like I said, I was having issues and I broke my GoPro in the end, but I didn't show that in the flight footage. I just showed the first flight. Okay, thanks for watching. Gonna fly the Diatone Roma. I've been flying regularly, so not gonna be that good of a flight. So yeah, enjoy. coming in for a landing.